Leave no room for nonsense. Leave no room for nonsense. Yo, 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 we about to go live. All right, it's time. Let me see, we about to fill this bracket. All right. Let me see, where do I? Wait a minute. That's crazy. That's the one thing. Gators. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta get away. Okay. Oh, who's that? Oh. Yo, yippee, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get a little bit of music in you.
Oh boy. All right, we're getting this bracket in, boys. What's going on? Let's go. It's bracket time. Ignore this because I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually doing in the background because it's kind of crazy, actually. So what I did was, all right, check this out. I made my own bracket finder. Okay. So I did some, oh, I can't even, I just realized I shown this. Okay. So I'm using my own matchup analysis. This is custom made using a lot of research from, AI and stuff. Let me see if I can just share the whole replace, stop. Let's see, entire screen. All right. This should do. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is my own matchup analysis that I made, custom made. Pow. All right, so, and some of these details are actually kind of came out funny. It was weird because I don't know how it analyzed. I'm not sure how it analyzed schools that are not in the tournament, but And I'm pretty sure Auburn is playing Alabama State. So let me see if Alabama State's on here. All right, maybe not this one. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, good. So let's just go ahead and go through it. This is how I would probably fill it if I just went straight up with no type of research. Okay, this is just straight off of like mental capacity. And yes, I realized I don't have my hat on. Yeah, we're gonna be all right. All right, so let's see. Sorry, I gotta fix something. Let's go chat. Get on the chat. Y'all tell me if I'm picking right or wrong. Get on the chat. Tell me if y'all picking the same schools or not. Get on the chat. Tell me who y'all picking. Let me see what the chat's saying. Who do y'all have on the Final Four? All right, so if I just went straight up with no type of research whatsoever, all right, I'm obviously gonna go with Auburn, no questions asked. This 8-9 matchup here is always interesting because watch. The ACC is just much stronger conference than I would say the Big East, but this Creighton team always plays really good basketball when it comes to the tournament. This is also their 5th straight NCAA appearance, and it's a record program. And what you have to worry about when it comes to these tournament is these free throw shooting percentage. A lot of college games always go late at the end, so that means the other team is going to be fouling a lot, whoever is handling the ball. So all of those fouls will equal immediately to free throw shots. And if you have a good free throw shooter, then you're going to end the game very strong. So pay attention to the free throw shooting, and that's on every team, right? Not just the favorites. So here, because the ACC is so strong, I'm actually going to go with the ACC on this one. Okay, moving on. Michigan, UC Santiago. Whew. I need to look at this again because this is a 30 win ball club, but look at who they're playing though. Irvine. This is their first year of eligibility. So they weren't even eligible. I think they're a newer team, weren't they? Big West title. Wait, hold on. Oh, they did win the Big West title. That's not bad. I'm looking for free throw percentage. 35% from the floor, not bad. Yeah, they struggled early. This Michigan's team struggled super early, so it's kind of suspect to pick this Michigan team. Suggested pick is San Diego. Yeah, right. Just because of that, I'm not following those suggestions. But this A&M game, I am taking Yale. I'm taking Yale. I'll tell you guys why I'm taking Yale in a second, but I'm taking Yale all the way. I mean, it's just a much better shooting percentage. The problem is, have they faced anybody from the SEC? Okay, let's see. Yale's got, he easily beat the Ivy League, and I saw one of their last games. They were crushing the team, like 30-point easy. Okay. I mean, it's not an impressive resume. Okay, let's not get crazy. Yale's not gonna have an impressive resume, but better win percentage than A&M. I mean, A&M 11-7 in conference. It is a tough conference though. SEC, you got Alabama, you got Auburn, Kentucky. I think heavy. That's a heavy conference. Okay, let's see if these guys won the conference though. 42% rebounding is crazy. Off mid shots, that's a lot. I mean, whoever wrote this, I mean, they're ignoring the free throw percentage, man. I don't like whoever wrote that. Okay, let's look at their schedules, and I'll tell you why I'm going with Yale. I mean, A&M just, they don't impress me, even with their win over Auburn. We have to call a spade a spade. They did beat Auburn, but that game was very recent. They beat Auburn in March. Auburn is number 1. It's kind of making me question that. There's going to be an upset, but is it going to be Alabama State beating Auburn? So, wow, this is a lot tougher than I thought. But some of these are some tough losses. Florida is arguably the best college ball playing team right now. I mean, a lot of pundits on ESPN have Florida winning all the way, and I'm just gonna, I don't know if I, let's see if I can. Video settings. Hey. How do I fix that part? There it is. Yeah, I like the circle better. Okay, so customization. Yeah, I'm still gonna go with Yale. I'm gonna go with Yale because they score a lot of points. Once they get going, I mean, these games are one game and you're done. Okay, out of 10 games, I believe Texas A&M will win 9 out of 10. But in a one-game shootout situation, Yale has a chance, baby. Yale has a chance. All right. Initially, I did have North Carolina. I'm not going to lie. They look strong. But there's a point guard, and I believe he plays at Ole Miss. Ole Miss. I have to make sure I'm talking about the right point guard, but double machine. Okay. Maybe it's not Ole Miss. I don't remember what team it was, but let's see. Yeah, they struggled in ACC, North Carolina, but they're getting hot at the right time, and they're very dangerous right now. They just cleaned up a team yesterday. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with Ole Miss on this one, just because North Carolina's been very inconsistent. Lipscomb. Iowa State can disappoint you though. Iowa State have been very, very disappointing in the past. Atlantic. Wow. So they won. Lipscomb won their conference championship. Okay, but they beat North Alabama. Not a big deal. Top 10 defense for Iowa State is a big deal. I mean, if your defense is strong, and if you can keep guys from scoring so many easy baskets inside, you have a good chance. So I'm probably going to go with Iowa State, regrettably, but we'll see. Let's see. Marquette, New Mexico. Don't know much about New Mexico, but the fact they're in here tells me there's something in the water. They have an opportunity. They have a chance. Ooh, third-year guard. That's experience. That should not be taken lightly, because when someone has 3 years of college experience, I mean, at this point, if he's playing against a lot of freshmen, he's like a grown man, okay, playing against freshmen. So it's also important to take a look at the age of the team. Like, take the starting five and look at the age. If you have a lot of seniors, juniors, they usually do well in tournaments. And this is just my own opinion based on, previous brackets in the past years. But a real experienced guard takes a team a long way. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Marquette on this one, though. Even though Mexico, with that experience, a one-off game, you never know. This has a upset smelling here. I'm not gonna lie. This has a strong upset, and I mean, technically, North Carolina would be upsetting Ole Miss, but I think Ole Miss is number 6 for a reason. But I do smell an upset here with this Yale team, so I'm shooting for Yale, baby. Wish I had my Yale shirt on. I didn't go to Yale. I think I say Yale funny. All right, Michigan State, Bryant. Is anybody giving Bryant a chance? Let's see why we're not giving them a chance. I mean, pretty decent conference record, but this Michigan State team is coached by Tom Izzo. And you just don't bet against Tom Izzo. Not in the first round. Third round, yes. Hey, what if Norfolk State beats Florida and cancels everyone's bracket? I mean, literally everyone, especially if you're from Florida. I hope I'm shooting for Norfolk State. I mean, if I was a betting man, Norfolk State is getting that bat, baby. Getting that bat. All right. UConn, Oklahoma, another tough game. I'm gonna go with UConn just because when they're in the tournament, I don't know. Something is in the water at UConn. And I will take, in basketball, I would take Big East over SEC all day long. All day long. Oklahoma started off hot, but they dropped off real quick. They do have a quad 1 win, whatever that means. But no, I'm taking Oklahoma. This is the actual game I'm talking about, guys. This is the team I was talking about with the point guard. Very good. I mean, I'm sure this kid's gonna be an NBA player. So I have Oklahoma over UConn all day. Don't care what y'all say. All right, if you guys remember Colorado State, they caused some upsets a while back. I can't remember if it was 2 years ago or like 5 years ago, but Colorado State was cooking. All right, let's see. This usually tells us some. Yeah, it was last year. So this is their second straight appearance, and let's see if they're as good. Because last time they had some leading by a guard who dropped 24. Okay, not bad, not bad. Rams held a interesting. Okay, not an impressive schedule at all, and also, I mean, the American Conference, Memphis is a little bit up and down. But I did watch them stump on a team the other day. I mean, elite wins. They beat Michigan State, UConn, Missouri, Clemson, Mississippi. Those are some tough games. But again, these could have been home or away games. You don't know. I'm gonna go Memphis. All right, let's go Maryland. Ooh. I'm going with Grand Canyon University for the upset. Again, this is wild and out of control what I'm doing right now. This is out of control. This should be borderline illegal what I'm doing here, because listen, Grand Canyon University is a Christian school. This is locked in Christian, baby. If we don't pick the Christian schools, I'm pretty sure the Lord is not going to be happy. So we're going with Grand Canyon University, and plus, I think they can score some points in a one-off game versus Maryland, who's in the Big Ten. I mean, let's look at the schedule. I mean, listen, Grand Canyon has been putting up numbers. They did lose to another Christian school, but that's because they both worship the Lord, and the Lord just can't pick between. So he just let them duke it out. The Lord's not going to pick between both y'all, so he just let them duke it out. But look at the points out here. I guess Maryland's can score some points too, but I mean, these guys are pretty. They can tack it on. I mean, I'm pretty sure this beat somebody's spread and parlay. Destroyed them. I don't like this loss because Abilene Christian is nowhere to be found in the tournament. I'm not a big fan of this loss right here, and that was very recent. Okay, that was recent. That was last week. Meanwhile, Maryland beat Illinois, Northwestern, Michigan. Guys, anybody rethinking that Michigan pick? Michigan's been taking some L's, just about everybody. Okay, let's see. Michigan, Penn State. I like unusual back there. Guys, tell me who y'all pick, man. The chat, get live. Yeah, I'm starting to rethink that Michigan pick already, guys. Hasn't been 5 minutes yet. Hasn't been 5 minutes since I picked it, but I'm starting to rethink that Michigan pick for real. What would you guys go with? Okay, so they lost to Michigan State. Yikes. Beat Iowa. Maryland's got some strong wins, but Grand Canyon's got the Lord with them, baby. I'm going with Grand Canyon. Let's see. They're gonna make a game out of it. If they get blown out and you picked it because of me, I apologize sincerely. But if you do pick Grand Canyon and they win, you better get back on the channel and let me know. I'm playing. All right, Missouri Drake. This is the same Missouri I just saw over here. Getting stumped on. No, I apologize, Missouri. I would apologize. Okay, Missouri got absolute. Okay, they got a little beat down from Florida. 14-point loss. That's a lot. That beats the spread. I'm pretty sure the spread was like 7. Okay. Kentucky lost. good. Oklahoma lost. Vanderbilt. I mean, this Missouri team's not that impressive, are they? So they beat and lost to Oklahoma. All right. Now let's see this Drake team real quick. Okay, one loss. Jeez. I mean, this Drake team lost 3 games. They look like they might be very organized. Is this another upset? I mean, you can't pick 5 upsets, can you? Can you pick that many upsets? Is it even legal to pick that many upsets? Is it legal? Suggested pick. Okay, we're going with Drake, baby. Let's go, Drizzy Drake. All right, Texas Tech, Wilmington. Listen, I'm part of the UNC system personally. You guys see me rock the hat all the time, but I'm gonna go with Texas Tech. Ooh, Kansas and Arkansas. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Kansas differently just because there's an AR in front of it. Guys, first of all, you don't understand how hard it is when you're learning English from scratch, like I had to. When you see the word Kansas, and then you see the other state called Arkansas, but they swear it's Kensaw. And then there's a Kennesaw, which is actually spelled like Arkansas should be. It's crazy. I don't know why I even went off the grid like that. I apologize. Yeah, well, Arkansas is coached by John Calipari, who used to be at Kentucky. That's crazy. He went to a different SEC team, first of all, but pretty low win percentage. Conference record poor. Yeah, I think the Jayhawks are gonna stump them out. I don't see this being Calipari's year. Serious momentum entering March. I don't know. I just think Kansas is going to clean that up. Yeah. I mean, I watched John Calipari's, Kentucky, but that was mostly recruiting. Probably less coaching than anything. You recruit very well. And St. John's what if St. John's lose to Omaha though? Bracket breaker. I mean, arguably the second best team after Florida, I would say St. John's. Fully back up. Wow. So they leave the games pretty close to half, and that's kind of dangerous. Yeah, I just don't think they have. Omaha has the scoring power. All right, let's go on over to the east side. Now, the only thing with Duke and OU, I don't even know these 2 options. Two options. Yeah, the 2 options. I don't want that. What's this? Oh, let's see. 3-point percentage. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's safe to go with Duke on this one. Ooh, Baylor, Mississippi State in a one-off game. One-off game, though. Leading Baylor scoring on the glass. Wow, they got a 6'10" junior. Okay, this is gonna be a close game, guys. This is gonna be a nasty game. This is hard to pick. This might come right. This literally might go down to the wire. Ooh, I don't know. All right, let's just go with. I mean, everyone's gonna go with Baylor, right? So let's not look stupid. Okay, it's another Christian school, baby. Let's go. Do we smell? Do we smell? Do we smell it? Okay, let's see. Wow, Liberty's on some momentum. They're riding the Lord. They're with the Lord right now. Amen. I mean, they won their conference to get to this tournament. So they outpaced Jacksonville in 3-pointers made. All right, let's see. Pretty strong conference. Well, pretty strong conference performance. I'll tell you that much. I mean, this is Oregon, though. In one of their last games was Michigan State. Ooh, guys, what do we do? We can't pick against the Christian schools, can we? Can we? Can we pick against the Christian school? Can LockediN Christian pick against the Christian school? Oh, I don't know. We're gonna have to go to the Lord about that one. Okay, Arizona and Akron. I'm just gonna go with Arizona, even though I know they might let you down. Arizona's first to let you down. They've done this before, like 2 years ago, where they got bounced in the first round. Real disappointment. Okay, well, they got Caleb Love, though. I'm gonna go with Caleb Love. He used to play at UNC. He's pretty good. All right, let's hear it. BYU, VCU. Yeah, I'm automatically BYU just because their organization is always good. I watch a team's organization more than anything. If they're organized and they play team basketball, they do really well in these tournaments. Montana, I don't know anyone from Montana. Like, I mean that literally. St. Mary's, Vanderbilt. St. Mary's, Vanderbilt. We're gonna have to go with. That was my suggested pick, always on that side. So I can't even trust the suggested pick. You guys see that? It's always on that side. It's never on this side. So they're going with Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. What is Vanderbilt? Wow, they were 9. Okay, this is this coach's first March Madness. Yeah, I can't trust her first one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with St. Mary's because Vanderbilt playing their first tournament. I mean, they're going to be naive and have that, new blood energy, but second half is going to be a struggle for them. I can see a real struggle second half. They really might start that game pretty hot. Because they're going to be fearless. They have no idea what to expect. But that second half, St. Mary's is going to calm things down and they'll start scoring baskets. Okay, Alabama, Robert Morris. We go Alabama. Let's not be crazy. Let's not get too crazy. All right, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to pick against Liberty or not, because I know some people from the church that's at Liberty right now. Okay, they would be really upset at me if they find out. They find out I picked against Liberty, so I'm not gonna say nothing. First of all, I'm not gonna say nothing. But we're gonna have to pray about that one. Let's see. We'll come back to that one. All right, Midwest Conference, Houston. Okay, doesn't even matter who they're gonna play. What is SIU? Edwardsville. SIU. Siena? That's Siena. I don't know. We have to pick Gonzaga, but ooh. Okay. Is that? I mean, come on. It's Gonzaga. They're known for basketball. All right, let's see their schedule. Yeah, Gonzaga plays pretty well, but they lost to St. Mary's. These guys lost to Oklahoma. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a dog fight, no pun intended. I'm going to go with the Zags. All right, when it comes to Clemson, McNeese, I'm pretty sure 90% of the country is going to go with Clemson, and I will not fall behind. High Point, another one of those Christian-ish schools. I think one of the founders is Christian or something like that. But yeah, we're definitely picking against High Point, just because we played them. Okay, when I was in UC. Yeah. I just don't like that. All right, Illinois, and my wife gets mad at me because I say Illinois, but whatever. There's an S there. Texas and Xavier. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, Illinois are not set up correctly because they don't even know who they're playing on Friday, and we have to pick based on a game that hasn't even been decided yet. I can't make such decisions. It'll be irresponsible at best. All right, Kentucky, Troy. Can we safely go with Kentucky? I mean, I don't know. Where's Troy? I think California. They beat Arkansas, James Madison, Old Dominion, Southern Mississippi, Texas State, Coastal, L to Louisiana, and they beat Ark. Okay, so they haven't played any serious teams, but yeah, this is a SEC team. I think Kentucky's going to come out of that game for sure. They're going to come out of that game strong. UCLA, Utah State. Sometimes I look at the schedule, and then sometimes you just have to kind of see what the overview is talking about, because if the guard play is good, you usually can go a long way in this tournament. You need good guard play. You need somebody with very good ball handling skills. You need a Steph Curry type. Yeah, I'm not. Wait, the pick is Utah State though? Why? It's been a trying season at times. I mean, they're struggling. They struggled in conference. It's positive, but Lord. Okay. So UCLA beat Michigan State. That's a pretty strong win. Beat Ohio State, USC, North. Okay. They played in the trenches. They played some tough. They played some tough opponents. I think we can safely go UCLA, and not feel too. Tennessee, Wofford. I know Wofford. No chance. All right, let's go back up here and see what we're gonna do about this Liberty game. Lord, if it's Liberty that's gonna win this game, give us a sign, Lord. Show us. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Don't play with the Lord like that. But I'm pretty sure Liberty is going to be praying before that game. Okay, so 5-12 matchup. I'm going with Liberty, baby. Going with the Christian schools, baby. Let's go. So 5 points. Yeah, going with the Christian schools, guys. We're not messing around with the Lord today. Feel me? All right, Texas or Xavier facing Illinois. All right, one of those teams is going to be tired. Illinois is going to be way too rested. And sometimes when you're way too rested, it's almost like against you when you're way too rested, way too relaxed. But I mean, that's a big loss to do. 110 is insane. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the team that just came off playing. Let's not overcomplicate it. All right, here we go. I got a little ahead of myself here, and I clicked Auburn, but again, no disrespect to Louisville. I'm just kidding. I know it's Louisville, but wife told me to pick Louisville back here. So, all right, Michigan, Yale. Is this the end of Yale's story? Yes, absolutely. Let's not get crazy. All right. Ooh. Yeah, now that I know it's not the guard play, I think I'm actually going to change my pick. I reserve the right to do that. I'm gonna change my pick. And I'm gonna pick him again against Iowa State, just because it's Iowa State. If there's anyone else, I'd pick anyone else versus North Carolina team. Very inconsistent. Okay. Ooh, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the Final Four. What do y'all think so far? I'm acting unusual on this. Gators, bro. Gators. Ooh. Gators haven't won in forever, guys. Gators haven't won in forever. Wait, hold on. Who's that? Is that Nico? Is that you, Nico? Picking the Gators, Nico? Wow. Gators haven't won in years, guys. Don't listen. There's one thing I can tell you is if you haven't been in this tournament years, you're going to struggle. All right. Tell me your Final Fours. Tell me your Final Fours, guys. Let's go. All right, we're back. We're back at it. Had to take a little eye break. Okay, guys, Marquette, Michigan State. A lot of people are already riding off Marquette, and the reason why I won't ride off Marquette so easily is because of this loss right here. Okay, this is a pretty close game against St. John's, who are arguably the second best team after Florida. North Carolina, type your bracket. Yeah, guys, if you don't have a bracket, by the way, you can literally just Google NCAA bracket and print it out at your house, fill it out, or fill it out on your phone, and let's see who gets the best. Who gets the best score? Let's see who gets the most wins. We'll do most wins, and if you get everything correctly, I think you win like $1 million or something. Somewhere, somebody gives you $1 million. I know that for sure. So. But I think you have to fill it out online to get the million because they don't trust that written bracket. Hard to prove. All right, so guys, Marquette though versus Michigan State. Yeah, let me not. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go with my gut here. Okay. I think Florida goes down here. I might be crazy. Right? People are gonna think I'm crazy for not picking Florida, but here's my only reservation on Florida. Florida lost to Georgia, guys. This is like Georgia. I mean, they're in here, but they were not good. It's a close game. So imagine if Oklahoma can keep the game this close. And all the games that they lose, look at it. Look at the scores, guys. I mean, that's pretty close. This is only beat. You guys see that L from Florida? So Oklahoma plays Florida again. What are the chances they lose twice? What are the chances they lose twice, guys? What are the chances? I don't know. What are the chances a team beats you twice in the same year? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have enough to be Florida. So I'm gonna have to go Florida. Even though I wanted to write them off. I love the point guard at Oklahoma. I think he is one of the best players in college, but I think they go down. All right. Is this the end of our Christian brethrens at Grand Canyon versus the School of Memphis? How bold are we? How bold was David when he took on Goliath? Because this might be one of them Goliath games for them. I mean, that first game is going to be a Goliath game for them. But you think they can climb the mountain twice, guys? Can Grand Canyon climb the mountain twice? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, all right. Someone says this Texas Tech team is decent, but not if you're losing to Arizona, Houston, TCU, nowhere close to the tournament. Oh, yeah, this. Let me go with them. All right, so St. John's in Kansas. This is going to be. I mean, does Bill Self take down Rick Pitino? These are the coaches, by the way. I'm not just throwing out random words. I mean, they faced a pretty strong Villanova team here, but that was back in February. And then they haven't lost a game since. And let's see if there's some close games in there. All right, not close. This is a 2-point game versus Marquette. That is very close. 4-point game, 6-point game. Not close. Not close at all. 6-point game. Okay. I mean, I think Rick Pitino goes down to Kansas. I got to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I got to do it. Listen, if you're a St. John's fan, I'm sorry. I got to do it. I got to do it. All right. Moving on. Let's see. All right. Duke Baylor. Do we have Duke continue on? That only matters, right, if Cooper Flagg is playing. If Cooper Flagg is playing, all right, let's see what they say about him in the injury report. They never give us the injury report. Let's see. National Player of the Year candidate, Cooper Flagg, suffering an ankle injury. Yeah. If he's playing, I think they might go all the way. I mean, he's a different animal. So let's go just in case he plays, and I don't think Liberty gets past Arizona by chance. I don't even think Arizona gets past Akron, but that's just in a different universe. Oh, BYU, Wisconsin. I'm gonna go BYU for obvious reasons. They have more experience in that round. Let's just call it what it is. All right, Alabama and St. Mary's. We have to go Alabama. Faster pace, just better recruits overall. I think, even though St. Mary's is not bad, this is gonna be a close game though. Houston, Gonzaga. Ooh, is Houston? Let's not be crazy. All right. Clemson, Purdue. I'm gonna go with Clemson. ACC, baby. Okay. Kentucky and whoever the heck is that. Okay, we'll go Texas. No. Xavier. No. Kentucky makes it through. They keep going. UCLA, Tennessee. Obviously, we'll go there. I think Tennessee probably cruises past that as well. Houston, did they cruise past it? Houston, did they cruise past it? Did they make it? Let's see. Let's come back to the Houston game. Okay, Duke, Arizona. Cooper Flagg's not playing. Probably have Arizona. Wait, that's a rivalry actually, because one of the old Duke players. No, he's from UNC. Okay, there's an old UNC player that now plays at Arizona. and he's very good. Gators, North Carolina, Auburn, Purdue, Final Four. Wow. Okay, Nico. Okay. Gators. Okay, you got UNC. Nico, I don't think this is a bad Final Four at all, Nico. That Purdue pick, though, I'm gonna question that one a lot. I mean, they do have an easy road though. High Point, then Clemson. You might be on something. You might be cooking here, Nico. You might be cooking. You might just convince me, honestly. Like, I literally wasn't convinced until now that Purdue can make it past Clemson. And let me see, why did I even think Purdue can make it past Clemson? They got some bad losses though, guys. Yeah, this isn't bad. They got some bad losses. Yeah, Clemson was clean for a while. I mean, they just recently lost, and it was very close. So, yeah, I don't know, Nico. I'll let you cook though, but I'm pretty sure Clemson's probably gonna clean them up. All right, here we go. We're getting close. We're in Elite 8, baby. Elite 8. Nolan, did you finally figure it out yet, man? We're just picking winners on a tournament. Silly goose. You guys act like you can't. I don't know what you're talking about. Kanan, where's your top? Kanan, where is your Final Four, dude? Get your Final Four out here. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. Auburn, Michigan. Why does everyone think Auburn's going to be so good? I don't. All right, let's just go Auburn. Let's not get crazy. Okay. All right, North Carolina, Michigan State. This is where, if Michigan State makes it this far, I mean, North Carolina has a very, very good guard, and I think he's like a senior now or a junior. He's got a lot of experience, but the coach from Michigan State way more experience than the coach from North Carolina. So that's really the decision. And I think if Michigan State can get past Marquette, then they'll probably get past North Carolina. Ooh, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go North Carolina. I don't know. Nico, I'm actually on your. Nico, I'm with you on this one. I'm gonna go North Carolina. I'm gonna ride the hot hand. Okay, North Carolina got the hot hand right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow that through. We'll see what happens. Florida, Memphis. Can Memphis upset Florida though? I think they're in the same conference. Yeah, I think they are in the same. No, they're not. They're in Memphis is the American Conference. Ooh, can Memphis upset Florida? Can they be upset? I mean, they have 4 losses, guys. Let's see what they lost. Okay, Georgia was the last loss, most recent loss. Most recent loss of Memphis was further back. Guys. Look at this. Florida lost February 25th. My wedding anniversary, fun fact. And then Wichita lost February 16th. Memphis lost February 16th. They haven't seen an L since. Different opponents, but I'm going to go ahead and take Memphis. Florida's going to go cold, I think. I think they're going to go cold. This is a crazy bracket, guys. This is absolutely beyond me. I can't believe instead of Purdue, I picked Duke. Oh, you just changed it to Duke now? Nico, don't follow. Wait, I picked Duke. Oh, you picked. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Ooh. Kansas, Texas State. Yeah, I'm going to go Kansas, man. I don't know what it is. I feel like Kansas are just going to do their thing. All right, Kentucky, Tennessee. Yeah, I'm all right with Tennessee there. Clemson, Houston. Yes, guys. First of all, one of these conferences or one of these regions always has a number 1 and 2. I don't know which one's going to be, but this looks like the best one for it because number 2 here is St. John. They haven't been in the tournament in a while. Number 1's Florida, who everyone's picking, and we know from history that one team that everyone picks never makes it. The one team that everyone picks somehow always ends up losing in horrific fashion. And I believe it's going to be Memphis, or I hope it's Oklahoma, because I'm going to make another bracket that I'm not going to publicly, show, but I'm going to make another bracket where I pick Oklahoma and all the upsets you can imagine. Okay. And I might just ride all the Christian schools all the way to the Final Four, baby. All the way. Can you imagine? Grand Canyon, Liberty, Final Four. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Duke here just in case, keep the flag place. I don't know why BYU would beat Alabama, but there's a good chance they might. And let's go with Houston. And over here we go. Ooh, Kansas, Memphis. We're gonna have to go Kansas again. There's always gonna be one of these higher seeds in the Final Four. That happens every time. And I think this might be the end of North Carolina. That's fine. And let's go Duke, Auburn, Kansas, Houston. This is my Final Four. Okay. This is the official LockediN Christian Final Four, guys. If you're watching as this tournament unfolds and that Final Four hits, you saw it here first. So go ahead, just give me my credit. Who do I think is going to win? This part I never know. You know what I mean? These games are always so close, but somebody always disappoints. Okay, somebody completely disappoints. So, Houston, Duke, and for me, let's go 83, 84. It's gonna be 81. So he's gonna miss a free throw. Guys, this is a crazy bracket. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do not follow this bracket. The logic was insane. Okay, I mean, the fact that I had Florida losing to Memphis would have me hanged in this state. Actually, somebody in this state might find that blasphemous. Yeah, I'm not gonna ride that Florida train. I'm sorry, not riding that Florida train. I've been disappointed way too many times. But I think Kansas. Let's look at Kansas lost again. I might be tripping. Wow. Utah. Yeah, we're just gonna have to save that for another bracket. But guys, this is definitely the official LockediN Christian Final Four NCAA March Madness bracket. I want to know what you guys' brackets are like out there. Share your winners as well, and then we can see who. We can see who picks the right winner, because I mean, technically, you can pick the right winners out of 64 schools, right? You just have to. You can pick the right winner. That's easy. So share your winners, whoever you got in the championship game. But I'm gonna go with this one. All right. But we can also, before we go, let's look at the past. The past 4 Final Fours. Madness. Okay. I just want to see something before I All right, here we go. Watch this. All right, last Final Four. Just so you guys know, okay, you need to always do a little bit of research if you want to get this stuff right. The last Final Four on last Match Madness was NC State, 11th seed. Okay, this is just to show you who's the 11th seed here. It's Drake on this side in the West Conference. And then you have North Carolina's 11 seed. That might be dangerous, guys. It might be dangerous. VCU, I don't know. And then you have Xavier or Texas. So, guys, the past Final Four had an 11th seed. And check this out: 2 number 1 seeds and Alabama at number 4. Alabama at number 4. I mean, where are they at? Where's Alabama at? Where did I pick against Alabama? I'm pretty sure I did aggressively. So let's do a little search. Okay, there you are. So I picked BYU instead of Alabama, which is probably a mistake. So last Final Four was NC State, the 11th seed, 4 Alabama, and then 2 number 1 seeds. Then 2023, you had a 5th seed, San Diego State. Nasty word. FAU, a number 9 seed, number 4, and a number 5. No number 1 seeds, guys. No number 1 seeds. This does not go at any specific order. All right, 2022, you had Kansas, you had a number 1 team. Number 8, North Carolina, you had 2 number 2s. This is so random, man. So hard to guess. Okay, and this, again, look, number 11 seed, guys. Again, number 11 seed, number 11 seed. Let's just go one more. Wait, where are they at? Yeah, this one was, UCLA was in 11th seed. Okay, 2020, we already know. We can skip that whole year. That whole year was just fast. Okay, 2019, you had number 1 seed, number 2 seed, 3, and then 5. And there's always going to be one outlier. Look at this again, guys. Number 11 seeds, man. The number 11 seeds always creep into the Final Four. Guys, if you don't have a number 11 seed in your Final Four, right, or a team that's outside of the top 4 teams, then you haven't been paying attention. Because, look, not one of those years you have all number 1s or number 1s playing number 2, number 1 right on all sides of the conference. This doesn't happen. Okay, so we have number 5 seed here, and then we have 1, 2, and 3. So this is a good chance too. But yeah, 2 number 1 seeds, number 3 and number 11. Watch this again. 2 number 1 seed, number 7, number 3. Number 1 seed, number 2, and number 10. Guys, how random this is. Yeah, 2 number 1s, or 3 number. All right, 2015 was the craziest year because those teams are all very good. But yeah, 3 number 1 seeds in the Final Four, which is not happening this year. I'm gonna tell you right now. Then you have Michigan State, who was the number 7 there. And then look at this. Look at 2014. I mean, do I need to keep going, guys? Look at do I need to keep going to convince you? There's going to be a number 1 seed. At least, right? The chances of a number 1 team being in the Final Four is very high. So let's see if we have one. Yeah, we got Duke. Matter of fact, we got 2 number 1 seeds. So we know we might be in the wrong. We got 3 number 1 seeds. History is against us right now. All right, so now you have to make another bracket without those number 1 seeds, guys. Make sure you skip out those number 1 seeds. So let's see, where was that? 2015. Number 1 seed, number 7. Look, there's just always random, right? This is the last time, by the way, Florida was number 1, and it did make it all the way to the Final Four. So it's actually good history. Look, number 9 randomly popped up in there. Number 4, number 11 in 2011. Let's go. Okay, 2 number 5 seeds, random. That was a random year. And then there we go. We finally found the year. Okay, the last time in the Final Four had the top 3 teams only was in 2019. Well, 2009, guys. And some of you guys weren't even born yet if you're watching. And I was still in high school when that happened. All right, here we go. And the very, very last time, all 4 number 1 seeds made it to the final. Guys, this is probably the bracket where somebody got this right the most. There's probably a lot of people that had this right in the bracket. A lot. and then 2007. So you can see here the difference. These 2 years were back to back, so the recruiting was pretty strong for all these teams. UCLA back to back, and yeah. So anyway, I mean, historically, guys, it's telling us that there's going to be a random number seed within here. There's going to be a number 1 seed, but there's also going to be a very, very random outlier seed that makes it all the way down. Okay. Use that information as you will. Take that as you will. You just saw the official Boston Christian bracket. Kansas on top. No chance. No chance. I mean, I did have Kansas in my is that my Final Four? Yeah. I got Kansas in my Final Four. So guys, you got to pick one of those outliers. If you don't, you're going to be really disappointed. You're going to be disappointed, guys. This is probably a good time to pick North Carolina at 11 seed, by the way. I don't really see another 11 seed that hot in any side. So anyway, guys, that's the bracket. That's LockediN Christian official bracket. You guys saw it here first. Tell me how your bracket did. And yeah, update. You know what? We'll do a little update on Friday when we do our live show at 9:30. Guys, I'm gonna have a surprise guest for you guys on 9:30, by the way. So Friday, LockediN Christians, tune in. We got a surprise guest. We're also gonna check in on the brackets. If your bracket is busted by Friday, actually a lot of people's brackets are gonna be done by tomorrow. Okay, by the first game. A lot of people's brackets gonna be out of here. If your bracket somehow survives, and we're gonna put it up here on the we're gonna put it on the live and share your bracket if you're one of those. Okay, if you are one of those people, the brackets are still nice. Okay, so good luck. You make a bracket. This is all fun and games. But yeah, ride with us Christian schools. Let's go. I'll see you guys on Friday, 9:30. Make sure you like, subscribe, do the YouTube thing to see our show when it comes on Friday, 9:30. Got a guest for you guys. It's gonna be fire. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Wow. Wow.